Good evening, good evening, good evening. How you doing? Have you got anything on there? I've got a doodle-a-doodle-a-doodle-a-doodle.
I need to turn my sound off. Oh,
Hello, Tinkerbell. How are you? We're going to see if we can see all the lovely people all around the world.
Let's have a look.
Yes, we are. Shall we have a look? Let's have a look. Wow, Poppy's live on there on YouTube. Is that on YouTube?
Oh wait, that's probably because I'm...
Yeah, it's probably because you're moving it around. Is this warm enough for you, Tinkerbell?
Hi,
Is this
Ian.
warm enough? Is Ian on there? Say good evening
Ian's
to
on
Ian, everybody.
there.
Fabulous. PK Bovis Coulter. Wow, are you looking around on the YouTube? Hiya.
Don't put your tail in the fire.
Don't put your
Oh
tail
my
in the
gosh.
fire, darling. SongSet is now live. Well, we'll see if we're live, guys. It's a little bit of an experiment tonight. So, theoretically, if this works... Oh, it says there's 8 people there. Let me have a little click on there. Of course, that's going to play some sound, isn't it? So, ah, there we go. Now I've got to find the volume. I've not used this one before.
Tinkerbell, you're silly. Oh my word.
Oh,
that's
no. Where's the volume? Is that volume? There we go.
Did she get stuck?
Oh, now that's interesting. That's played live, but I can't see any comments. So,
Hi, Vanessa.
oh, well, you can say hello to a few people
Hiya.
while I sort this out. What have I got on here? Well, I can see everything on my tablet, but I don't quite know what's happened on here. So
Oh, this
let's...
looks so nice on Facebook.
Does it? Well, you're on Facebook, are you?
Now, yeah.
Oh, well, let me have a go. So, good evening, everybody. Welcome if you've just joined us. What you'll have to just bear with is the tech. Tinkerbell, you are going to get burnt. What do you reckon to our fire? I don't know if it looks so good on the...
Yeah,
It looks so good on there.
It's roaring.
It's
Mind your
roaring.
tone.
Thomas is a top fan.
Thomas is a top fan. We've got new top fans, have we? Well, Tinkerbell, will you just watch yourself for a moment, darling? And I'm just going to have a quick look on here. So, well, good evening. We've been away for a few days. We've been busy doing lots of other things and trying to sort something out live out here for you this evening. We thought we'd have another little bit of a sing-song like we do. But let me just see if this is going to work, because I'd like to say hello to a few people as well.
Is it going to work?
Is it going to work? I don't know if people hear that or not.
Probably not.
So, right, okay, I've got a play button there, but it looks like the 360 is not working on there. I might be able to see a few hellos down the bottom there. So good evening, Stephen. Anyway, I can see you there. Poppy, you're there. Good evening, Roxy, as well. I've just clicked a button. Unfortunately, I'm using a tablet on here, and it doesn't seem to be the fastest thing in the world. So I might need to switch to the other one. But let's have a little look. Is that working on yours?
Vanessa said she has a cat called Tinkerbell.
Vanessa has a cat called Tinkerbell. Well, this dog might go woof.
I'm just having training from art.
There it is.
Oh, are you? Oh, okay.
Oh, it goes transparent. That's amazing.
Well, I'm not convinced that this tablet's working over here, so maybe I'll switch to the other one and just see if this one's going to work as well. So, guys, we're going to sing you a few songs this evening. We said it's going to be a uke session, didn't we, Pop?
Yeah.
Why is it going to be a uke session? PK.
Scroll, yeah, you can scroll.
Why is it going to be a uke session? Because you have got...
Because why not?
Have you used your ukulele before?
Once.
Once before.
Twice.
Well, oh, sorry, Tim, was that your tail? Can you, sorry, darling, you come back again. Oh, where's the plectrum? That'll do. Let's see if I can get onto the old Facey book and see if this one will work on my other tablet. I think the other tablet's running a bit slow. Oh, let's have a look. I don't really... It's funny, isn't it? You use mobile phones, you use computers, but you don't necessarily use tablets. So this is saying that we are now live. So I'll have another look on there.
What are we doing first?
Ah?
What are we doing first?
You're on the cajon first. Right, well I don't sure, normally on Facebook, or doesn't it normally go 360 degrees on Facebook, or is that because I'm on the app?
Do you want me to get switched to Facebook and have a
Oh,
look?
actually I've got it now. It looks like, I don't think I've got the 360, but anyway. Great, I can see people now. There we go, that's what I was looking for. So let's do a few good evenings to our friends here. So, oh, do you know who was first on mine? Who was first on yours on YouTube?
Me.
Nikki was first.
And then Ian.
Well, Ian, you can have a biscuit. He's over in Whittam. So, oh, do you want to throw Ian a biscuit?
Oh, hang on.
He can share it with Karen, of course. Go on.
3.
Oh, that was
Oh,
quick.
that was a quick one. One, go on.
1.
Whoa. Well, you might need to do a smashing glass one. Ian's on there. Danielle was actually first on mine on the Facebook. Now, it might be that someone was there before her, but that's what it says on mine. So, good evening to you. Good evening, Sasha.
got there.
Oh, Sasha's joined us, huh?
It got there.
He got there. Sasha's with us. Good evening, Ruth. Good evening, Thomas, as well. It feels like ages since we've been with you guys. Good morning, Christelle, as well. Sandy, Ed,
morning.
Julie. Morning. Did I say good morning?
Morning, yeah.
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
There you
Ian
go.
says delicious.
Delicious, great. Poppy saying hello on there. Top fans, maybe we just got the top fan badges that have all come back again, which is quite nice, isn't it? Evening, Stephen, as well. Good evening to the Sue Thatcher. The Sue Thatcher. There is only one. There are no other. Do you know another Sue Thatcher? I'm not sure if the is that started blowing your way now, Pops. I'm not sure if it's a bit windy and that makes a noise on the camera or not, but hopefully you can still hear us all okay. Good evening, Vicky, as well. She's not stopping tonight, but she wanted to say hi. Well, good evening to you. Good evening to Laura, Linda, Lizzie. Who else have I missed on here? Sam, hope you and Jonathan are doing okay, matey. You have to keep us updated. Jean is back there as well. Give Jean a wave. Who else have we got there? Luke is saying good evening to everybody. Kelly's joined us as well. Hannah says hi. Ruth says hi. Who else have we got in here? Graham has joined us as well. We've said all our hellos. Have you? Are you looking round on the YouTube?
Yeah, but it's strange because I expect to see you, but obviously I'm not.
Well, it's funny because my Facebook, you'll have to let me know on Facebook, because on my Facebook on my tablet, I haven't got the 360 experience. It's just put like a really wide video on there. So normally it does 360. So you'll have to let me know what it's looking like on your mobile devices. It's like a panoramic on mine. So getting into Tom and everybody else, how are you all doing? Have you? I know, yeah, well, we don't have to put the smoke machine on tonight, it's already doing its own thing. Yes, how has your day been, guys? It was supposed to be sunny, wasn't it? And it's been cold. They said it was going to be 20 degrees or something, and it hasn't been that. But if you're live on the 360 camera, you should be able to have a look around. If you actually look completely behind us, you'll see the roof. Not that I'm boasting, but I actually got up there. You see, look at the roof. I've actually been up there and I've pressure washed the whole roof. So all the moss and all the other horrible stuff that's normally on the roof was literally down all over the floor, wasn't it? And made a right old mess. But it looks nice. So there you go. That's what I've been up to. Why don't you tell us what you guys have been up to? We're going to sing you a few songs. We said we're going to do a uke special. So we're going to start with you on the cajon. And then PK is going to move on to the ukulele, aren't you? Say hello to everybody.
Hi.
Right, here we go then, guys. Let's do a popular song. Of course, the trouble with doing songs like this is you can't have the words, so you're going to have to remember the words yourself. So, the first song you will know, though. Do you know that one? My life. Got it. Are you ready? then, do it.
Hey!
Hey! My lighthouse, shining in the darkness. I will follow you. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore.
Really sad.
It was really sad. Did we miss it? I got covered in spider webs halfway through. I think there was a spider that just decamped from somewhere. I think it's by the warmth of the fire, and it came out. Did you enjoy that one, Tinkerbell? Did you? She came back round here, and I thought she's going to go somewhere near that fire, aren't you? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stoke the fire up, guys, because it's not a campfire. We haven't actually got flames, have we? So,
I mean, you can't.
did you see Tinkerbell earlier? She was actually eating.
Chewing the fire.
She was
can't
actually
use that one
eating
now.
the
She's
firewood. Do you want to
stomping
pass me some of that firewood over there, ACBC?
She's got a ball now. What?
There you go. It is actually warm. I think it's warm on your side, isn't it? Is it
Yes.
warm over there?
It's toasty.
Toasty over there, is it? I'll tell you what, I'm not going to be able to break that one. She does want someone to throw a ball, doesn't she?
Look at her.
Should we stoke this up and see if we can get this up a little bit higher?
No,
Fire before us. You're the brightest. Mummy's on fire. It's on your hand still.
Good cat.
There was a little bit down there earlier that I did manage to get my slippers on fire. You probably shouldn't wear slippers around the campfire, should you? But here we go. Can you hear that now? It's starting to go now. Who likes a good campfire? Have you managed to get out and have a decent campfire? Of course, the one thing that's better than a campfire, isn't it, is having marshmallows with it. You don't like the way I say marshmallows, do you? That's how you spell it. Marshmallows, everybody says. But so, PK, BC, what have you got that, on here this evening that you wanted to introduce to people to? You see, it's getting darker now as well. This is quite sweet, isn't it? Huh? What, you like the song?
No. I found out I could watch this in a VR on my phone and I could put it in my VR upstairs.
You could put it in your VR mode.
I could still have it in 360.
You can still have it in 360 on a VR mode. Let's just have a quick look on here. Oh, now what have I tapped now? I'm rubbish with this. Let me go back to that one there. So who else have we got here with us? Let's catch up with folk. Evening to Claire as well. I don't know if he said good evening to you. Who else have we got? I really need my glasses. Yeah, I only see the wide video. That's quite interesting because it's actually doing something really nice in 360 on YouTube. If you want the 360 experience, you'll have to drop over to YouTube by the looks of things, because we're actually streaming.
I'm going to try Facebook.
You're going to try Facebook?
It really doesn't like you, does it?
It went for me that time. Look, it's coming in my general direction. But I can only see it in widescreen mode. So in YouTube, you've got the lovely 360 experience. But yeah, well, it's like a panoramic. You can see everything round in one go. So as Tink walks around one side, you can see her come out and disappear around the other side. It's quite funny, really. So there you go. Good evening to MZ as well. Good evening. Who else have we got there? Lisa has joined us as well. I can't read all your comments because I haven't got my glasses on. Good evening to Graham. Good evening to Jenny. Just remembered you're back. We're back for one night only at the moment, although we will be back quizzing tomorrow night.
Yeah.
If you like your quiz set, come and join us for some quizzy questions. People are asking for sport. Do you like your sport questions? Yeah, that will set me up.
It's a popular thing. I want to see you fail.
Yeah, well, I failed with it. I thought I was good at movies last week until I actually saw that. Look, see the fire before us. Look at that, you see. Put a few sticks on in the right one. And what's that?
Oh, wow! I've got a stink bag on me.
Don't put it in the fire, you
I'm
weirdo.
not. I was going to show people.
Go and show people. You have to go quite close up to the camera
Yeah,
without
don't
treading
they
on the dog.
Is it gone up your sleeve?
You've got a stink bug on you.
Can they
nice.
see it?
Yeah, very nice.
Don't blow it. Just no, they're really sticky. Mom,
Tink thinks it's food.
you're so mean.
You won't go. It's climbing up you, Nikki. There's another one on your neck. There's a spider on your neck. Quick, get it off.
I don't want to flip it.
Just put it.
The glove's going. I've taken the glove off.
That's sad. It's gonna lay eggs.
I was also just laughing at Graham.
What's he done?
No.
He's dredged their pond, but he
Yes.
says we found 7 stench.
7 stench. Does he mean tench? Gee, quite rare fish, actually. That's
Guess
quite a
the
good going.
song.
If you've got some tench in there, you're doing very well. Anyway, shall we move on with
Stench,
some...
a smelly tench.
Smelly Tench. And who else is on YouTube? I haven't got the YouTube up. Who have you got there on YouTube? Just to make sure we're saying good evening to everybody. It's coming in darker now. It's slowly but surely. It'll be quite interesting to watch the video at the beginning and at the end and see what. See what...
8 people, but Louise.
Oh, there you go. We'll say good evening to Louise
Hello, Louise.
as well.
Belle wants attention.
Thomas.
Mind your tail on the fire.
Great. Well, actually, if you watch it on YouTube, you will get the 360. But are you on Facebook and it's doing the wide thing?
It's doing the wide thing.
Yeah, it's doing the wide thing. A tech thing we'll have to work out another day. But
They need
here
to
we
guess
go.
the song. I wonder if they can actually see this if they really, really know.
Possibly.
They
Go
might
on.
be bored.
They might be bored now. Although thinking watching you freak out with a stink bug's always going to be amusing, isn't it? So here we go. You start us off, PK. Did they get it from that?
It sounds out.
That's fine.
That's it, that's right. I mean, it's a ukulele. That's what it sounds like, isn't it? Yeah. About a thing. Take it away, Pop. 'Cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds beside my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and full, saying, this is my message to you. Take it away, Poppy. About a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. You can hear the blackbirds in the background. 3 little birds outside my doorstep. We don't got that bit right, have we? Singing sweet songs of melodies pure and full, saying, this is my message to you. Ooh, a bit of a harmony there. So don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing's gonna be alright. But don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Did we do one last time? So don't worry, take it away, about a thing. 'Cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Beautiful. The blackbird came out to sing with you, Poppy. Can you believe that? The blackbird came out to sing.
And it was really disappointed.
Ah, there you go. Well, what do you reckon? Do you like a little bit of Bob Marley there? And we had to perfect that line. It's a funny old line, that 3 little birds. It comes in at a
I
funny
forgot to
old
scroll the
time.
page, so I just didn't.
Just rocked and rolled. So, you like this song? Poppy chose a few songs this evening, didn't you, Pops? Because you've been learning some of these on the uke. Would you like to pick up the guitar as well with those 2 more strings? Do you think that'd make a good difference?
I've always wanted to play the guitar, but I won't.
Well, the thing is, you've learned 2/3 of it. You've got 4 strings out of 6, so that's 2/3 of the guitar already learnt. It just means that the other fingers, probably the little fingers that don't do too much, don't have somewhere to go.
I mean, if I can actually choose
Woo! Fireworks! Say again.
if I can actually choose an instrument, I would have played the guitar. But
Would you?
But I am just a drummer. I just am in it.
Just a drummer. There's no such thing as a drummer. Actually,
What do you mean?
Art, do you want to just play a really quick game?
There's no such thing as
A really quick game with Art, okay? You're not allowed to say no, okay? So, there's 3 doors in front of you, left, middle and right. Which door do you go through first?
No.
Which door do you go through first? Left, middle or right? Not a trick question.
Middle.
Middle, good answer. So you go into another room and there's 3 doors in front of you, left, middle and right. Which door do you go through?
Right.
Hey, he's good at this. Okay, so there's 3 doors in front of you, left, middle and right. Which door do you go through?
Middle again.
Oh, have you played this before?
No.
Hey! There we go. You can try that one at home. It's a little freebie for you.
Oh, I see. You should have said. You should have embraced more that you can't say no. I thought you were just saying you can't say no, as in like.
Yeah,
I thought you
well,
were going to say like sit on a campfire and I couldn't say no.
well, there you go. You can have some fun with that. I bet you'll be trying that at home, won't you? It's a good fun one. Anyway, this song is we might have played this one before, haven't we? We used this before. Do you recognise the tune? Because it's actually, and I can't remember if I shared this before, if you've watched the Campfire before, or maybe not, this is actually what's called common meter. If there's any pianists or organists out there, a lot of the old hymns used to be written to the tunes of common meter. That meant that the words or the phrases all actually sat to a tune. So you didn't have to worry about the tune, you could just sit there and make some words up, choose a common meter tune, and it would all work together. And actually, believe it or not, House of the Rising Sun is a common meter tune, isn't it? Common meter. Which means that popular
Oh, you
tune...
should have made them guess at the end.
No, you see, they've got the tune. It's quite a simple tune. But it does go to things like this. There is a green hill far away, outside the city wall, where the dear Lord was crucified, and he died to save us all. It does that. It always does it. Also, a popular old hymn. Do you know that one? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Carols, they fit to that as well. It's while shepherds watch their flock. What's that song? Oh, so we go around. The angel of the Lord and glory shone around. Maybe politically incorrect songs as well? Is this politically incorrect?
Is Roxy on?
I don't know. Yankee Doodle came to town, riding on a donkey. He stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Is that
a
great?
weird song.
It is a very, very strange song. But Poppy, you like the actual tune, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you want to sing it for us?
Yeah.
Do you remember it all? Do you remember the lyrics? Let's start off at the
I can
beginning.
remember it off by heart.
Off by heart. Not on your tablet then. Come on then, if you know it at home, sing along. Sing along. There is a house. Are you ready? Well, there is a house in New Orleans that they call the Rising Sun. It's been the ruin of many a boy. They go that I'm one. My mother, she was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jean. My father was a canning man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing I can believe he's in the truck, and the only time that he's satisfied is when he's on a drum. Instrumental break. Oh mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery, the house of the rising sun. Well, I've wandered on the platform, and the other foot on the train, and I'm going back to New Orleans to wear an old chain. Well, there is a house in New Orleans that they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And dear God, I know that I'm wrong.
I'm gonna get it wrong now. Yeah, I did. How can I manage that?
It was a harmony. It was a third lower. So, guys, what do you reckon to the song to see? Is it coming in dark now? I think it is. Look, because we can see it on the little telephone over there. It's starting to come in a little bit darker. So, how are you guys doing?
I've never
Just
actually sang that before.
You've never what?
Actually sang it.
You've never sung that before. Well, there you go. Good evening to Katie. I'm not sure if I said good evening to you. Good evening to Jonathan Morley as well. Jonathan Cowlett has joined the group. I can see it getting darker. Nikki and Art are pink. You are. You've got the purple light on you. Poppy and I are going for a blue look, aren't we? They're going for a pink look over the other side there. Wonderful harmony. The birds are sounding great. They can hear the birds in the background. That's brilliant, isn't
Oh,
it?
no, that means they can hear me.
Good evening to Kirsten. Can you smell the campfire from yours? Well, I don't know. Can you smell the campfire? I'll tell you what. It's a beautiful, beautiful temperature, isn't it?
Can you see that?
What's she doing?
She dropped it just on the edge, and it didn't drop off, so I could get it. So she went, and it went.
Kicked it.
Woo!
Tink does want to play ball. Have you seen that, Julie? She keeps dropping it in front of everybody. She's just so happy to have a ball. She doesn't come over and manage to knock the thing over you. There you go. So a little bit of House of the Rising Sun. Poppy, what was the other song you chose this evening? Because Shrek. We were trying to work out.
I mean, I was like, it's for my sake. It's for my
Okay,
sake.
you see that it's so funny because I mean I don't know. Some of the older folk here will say Shrek. What is this all about? But Poppy and others remember songs from the movies. So whatever the movie this came out. So can you think of a popular song that was in Shrek? Can you probably know, don't you? Art popular song.
I was
You
going
really
through.
like
I
this
was
song,
like,
huh?
I was
Yeah,
like,
you
I
really
believe
like-
I can fly now. I was like, what is it? I was like, it's somewhere, and then you were like, oh.
I was trying to think.
I was like, Shrek.
Shrek. You know the one in Shrek.
And then
What
you
was
were
the
like,
film
and
in
then
Shrek?
You were like, all stars. Like, no.
We were trying to work it out, and then eventually my little mind got to it, and we ended coming up with this one. So
My big briefy brain.
hopefully this is. You happy for this one?
I love this one.
You might have to key us in, Nick.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh.
'Cause I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, but not for me. Love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment brought in all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of that in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Seems to we got there, so it goes back to it. I'll go there. Love was out to get me. Do-do-do-do-do.
That's the way it seems.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Disappointment.
Oh, I
And then I saw her face. Now I
believe
not a trace.
but down in my mind, I'm in love. I'm a believer. I can believe her if I try. Then it's I'm a believer. Not a trace. Octave shift. Down in my to the home. I believe, 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 I
I did it.
It
Well, I
said-
did it, but my arm wasn't close enough. So I was like, I was waiting. I was like, is he now going to come in and scream?
Fade and fade. There you go. Oh, this fire is beautiful, is it not? I think it's looking like it's dropping down a little bit there. So, guys, hopefully, I think since we were last together, things have changed a little bit, haven't they? Because there's a ball down here. Theoretically, we're allowed out as much as we want to be now in the UK. So I don't know what it's like for you in the rest of the world, but certainly for us here in the UK, we're supposedly allowed out, except we're not. And you're supposed to go to work, except you shouldn't. And you can go on public transport, but please try and avoid it. And it's all of that stuff that's happening again. So we probably don't know as much as anybody else what is actually going on.
Did you see how much steam
So there you go. We are none the wiser. We did as a family have a test. I don't know if you had a test. How did the test go, Poppy? That was roughly the noise that we made, wasn't it? We went down, it's quite surreal. We're here, if anyone knows Coventry, which some of you will do, there's the Rico, which is where the football team used to be, and where Wasps were. And on that side where you drive in around the Rico.
There was a whole nest of them.
Yeah, there was great big tents. It was quite interesting, wasn't it? We went into one place. You're not allowed to wind your windows down.
It's like E.T.
It was a bit like the scene in E.T., wasn't it? With these people with all this stuff on, and then we had to give the barcodes, and then we went to another place, and they stuck some stuff on our wing mirrors. Then they went to another place.
Well, they did stick them on and they fell off and then they picked them back up.
Yeah, they picked them up. One of them went down the road, didn't it? One of the packets went off down the road, so they managed to.
But no, they did an amazing job.
And then they swabbed us, but yeah, it's not nice. It
Very
is,
efficient.
It's straight down your throat, straight up your nose, and then 2 days later you find
Out
out.
the right.
They were nice to some of you. For me, they were like, and then I was like, then they would raise your hand if you can't. If it's irritating, it's like, it's not irritating, I can't breathe. So I raised my hand, and they pulled out, and then they did like 3 more times. For you, they just kind of went,
It's like what it felt. It didn't feel like to me. It felt like someone had one of those. You know when they dig up the road, they go. Jugga, 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 jugga.
Yeah.
It felt like that
Yeah, I
going up
do
the
know
nose.
what
That's what it
that's
felt like. So there you go. Even worse when you get water up your nose when you go to the swimming pool. I think that's what
Oh,
it
no,
was.
I hate
Anyway,
that.
do you hate that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys, look, evening time has come in. I think it's just nice. The sunset, there's a little colour in the sky, not too much this evening. It's a totally clear sky. You can see the stars, and we're going to sit here and have a nice hot drink. But shall we sing out one last song before we go? Are you cajoning for this one, Poppy?
yeah.
Trying to choose songs. You see, when you do a bit of a campfire thing, you've got to choose songs that people might know. And this is a beautiful one. We started with My Lighthouse, didn't we? Thinking about light. And we're going to finish probably with a popular one. Hopefully for some of you guys, this is a really popular song. But this one is Light of the World. You step down into darkness. Can you remember the words? You can have a little look through. We can shout the words out because it's quite easy. Have you got it? Do you remember it? Are you ready, Nikki? Light of the world, you step down into darkness. Open my eyes, let me see. Beauty that made his heart adore you. Beauty that made guys.
Stood on it.
I did watch her stand on it, didn't she? So, well, there you go, guys. Evening has come. SongSet has set. And I think it's quite interesting. You can see the phone there. It's looking quite pretty, that little picture over there, isn't it? We did try something new tonight. We tried to 360 live stream on YouTube and on Facebook. It works definitely on the YouTube, but Facebook for some reason hasn't picked up the 360. So something missing there. But anyway, guys, it's been lovely to have you with us this evening. Is that rain? Is it raining? Or was that you coughing? Oh, that's nice. Oh,
Over a distance of more than 2 metres.
Oh,
no.
There you go. There you go. Well, it is saying, well done there. Tink wants to play ball. I'm glad you've seen Tink wanting to play ball. Well done, Poppy, on there. You're a great drummer, says Ruth. Well done to you. That was wonderful. There are many in Shrek. Yes, I know there are many, many in Shrek. Well, guys, it's great to have you with us. Oh, Emma, you just joined us towards the end there. But I'm a believer. I believe. Funnily enough, we actually had, from the monkeys, we actually had one of the daughters of which monkey was it now? That's crazy, isn't it? Mikey. Was it Mikey? Mikey's daughter. I can't remember. One, because this girl, Dave.
Which monkey?
Dave Jones. Of course it was. So, when someone comes and knocks on your door and wanted to do some business with us, we were running a web design company at the time, wasn't it? I think it was. Yeah, and they came to us and they wanted some stuff done. And it's like, you know, when you think, crumbs, I really recognise you, because Dave had Dave had quite strong features, didn't he? And I thought, she really reminds me of somebody. And it turns out, probably one of the most beautiful stories. They were childhood sweethearts. Well, they were like 2 years old, and then Dad got famous, moved off. She went off with her dad, and a number of years later, they met up and they fell in love. And only after they fell in love, they found out that they'd actually been childhood sort of sweethearts, hadn't they? And they got married. So it was just a beautiful, beautiful story. So whenever I think of the band The Monkeys, there you go. I think of that. Whenever you think of Shrek, Poppy, you think of that as well. So there you go. Anyway, guys, evening has come. We're going to have a hot chocolate around the fire now. But it's nice to spend an evening with you, and it's great to hang out. So yeah, do say hi. Do check out the quiz night tomorrow night. I will be doing quiz, so I'll be sharing some links. I think there might be some links shared already. I'm not 100% sure. But if you want to join us for quiz night tomorrow night, and then on Sunday morning, it's the final part in our Bible series that we've been going through, and it's just been amazing. A real contemporary look at what the Bible's all about, and we're right in the last bit of it now. So join us 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. Otherwise, you can join us at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Is that right, ACBC?
Yeah,
Who's not on the PC, but he's going to push the buttons down to make it all stop. Is that right? Yes. So shall we wave goodbye to everybody and say it's been really cool hanging out with you. We look forward to looking at your comments. So, yeah, don't worry. And maybe we'll throw through more. Poppy, was she actually had a nose in one of your hands while you were trying to drum? Is that what
she was just there, and I was just trying to. I was like, oh, let me help you, and I was.
She was actually closing her eyes as well. She was like, oh, this is really nice.
Make her say bye-bye.
Come here. Come here. Up we come. Here we come. Say goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Look at her breath. Very good. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys later. God bless you. Hopefully we'll catch up with you again soon. We'll keep you posted. Keep an eye on the stream. Half term's coming up, and we're definitely taking a break over half term. But otherwise, we will see you again soon. Oh, why don't you give a nice wave into the camera there, and you can hit all the buttons. Good night, guys. Until soon. God bless you.
Until soon.
Ta-ra for now.